Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Jay Rhodes, award-winning music producer from Dallas, Texas. Let me ask y'all a question, though. What do you get when you get 10 of the dopest up-and-coming producers in one house? Put them through a myriad of crazy challenges, all for $1,000 in cash, a crazy prize package, and a chance to work with the legendary Talib Kweli. Some may call it a dream, but we label it the House of Beats. Come walk with us inside and see what's up. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Jay Rhodes, and this is another episode of House of Beats. I just really want to thank all of the global support that House of Beats has been receiving. This is our 10th episode, and we could not have done this without you guys. The competition really has been hectic in House of Beats. The producers have really come to play, man. Everybody is bringing their A game. It's been some producers that have really been standing out more than others, but it's still anybody's competition going into the final 2 episodes. But this is your updated House of Beats leaderboard. With a score of 7 in the sample flip competition, the boy Bates now has a total score of 26. He started real strong with the beat, but it tailed off at the end. But I'm interested to see what he's gonna do in these final 2 challenges to try to make up some of the difference. With a score of 7.5 in the sample flip challenge, Dirty Snares now also has a score of 26. He's been real steady in this producer competition, but these next 2 rounds, he's really gonna want to bring it if he wants to win it. With a score of 8 in the sample flip competition, Willy T now has a total score of 26.5. He's been, real steady throughout this competition, but him too, I need him to bring it these next 2 rounds to be crowned the victor. With a score of 9.5 in the sample flip challenge, your boy Don P has a score of 28. Like I say, he's the J.R. Smith of producers. He's either 1 or 2 or 9 or 10. So what I need him to do is give me that same energy, that top of the leaderboard energy if he wants to take this competition home. With a score of 9 in the sample flip challenge, your girl TFO now has a total score of 28.5. She had by far one of my favorite beats. It had really the most swag out of all of them, man. It was just a real nice, dope beat. I can see Mike Will making something like that. I can see that being on billboards. And with that strong score of 9, she's inching up towards the top. With a score of 8.5 in the sample flip challenge, Dre Love raises his total score to 29.5. He has a real consistent, vibey R&B type of sound, and is doing him justice in this competition. With a score of 7.5 in the sample flip challenge, your boy Subsonic now has a total score of 30. He's been at the top of the leaderboard. I think he kind of tailed off in the sample flip challenge just a little bit. His beat wasn't bad, it just wasn't as strong as his other stuff, but he's still at the top right now, and he has a strong chance of winning this. With a score of 9 in the sample flip challenge, Jedidiah now has a total score of 31.5 points. He's been at the top of the leaderboard since this competition began, and he's a threat to win it. With a perfect score of a 10 in the sample flip challenge, your girl CK Jones now has a total score of 31.5 points and is in 2nd place in the competition. She's gotten better and better as the competition has gone on, and she's definitely a threat to win it all. Coming in with a solid score of a 9 in the sample flip challenge, Igami is still our leader. 32.5 points puts him atop the leaderboard. The 48 DAWs of power. Crazy producer competition. I was dreaming up this competition like as soon as we knew we were doing House of Beats, because oftentimes producers get in the comfort zone. It's a battle with a twist. This is called the 48 DAWs of power. Get it? That's a dope look. What we're gonna do is y'all have from now until 8 a.m. to make a beat, right? And then we're gonna play it and see which one is the dopest. But y'all gonna switch DAWs and computers to see who can make it in the other DAW.
And I said something like that.
Yo, that's
Someone tell me how to use Ableton.
Y'all got from now until 8 o'clock to figure out. Here's the thing. Y'all got YouTube, and y'all can ask each other 3 questions. 3 questions. Cause here's the thing about DAWs anyway. They pretty much do the same. It's just like, where is this, where is that, or whatever. But they all, for the most part, do the same thing. So everybody got the same drums. Everybody gonna have the same sounds. Everybody gonna have the same limitation because they're in another DAW that they don't use.
So you got 3 questions, so it's a challenge. You competing, so 3 questions. Don't let nobody ask you 6 questions. Cause you helping them. 3 questions.
All right. So these are the pairs that we have. So we have Igami versus Jedidiah. Bong bong. That's gonna be crazy. We got Willy T versus TFO. We got Don P versus Dirty Snares. You know what I'm saying, in one. We got Bates versus Dre, and then we got Kareena versus Subsonic. So, you know what I'm saying? I kind of wanted to pair people by kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of similar styles. I got a long time to do it from now until 8 o'clock.
Subsonic, man. You linked up with CK Jones.
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
So, can you zoom in on the name of this session? Cause it's literally called "Send Help Please." Cause I don't know what I'm doing right now. It's so bad. I just barely figured out how to chop my first loop in here. I just figured out how to turn on the metronome.
I didn't figure out how to turn on the metronome.
Do you like Pro Tools? How's Pro Tools working out for you?
It's pretty slow going. I don't know how to turn on the metronome, so I made my own kind of with kicks. So yeah.
It's pretty complicated. I need to figure out how I'm able to play it over here. That would make it a whole lot easier. So far, I'm almost kind of getting a little groove to it, you know. And then also changing the key. I want to change the key of the sample that we have. So that's the biggest thing.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
First button on the left, at the bottom too. Yeah. You gotta hit them like both at the same time.
I see the metronome popping.
Is it working? Do play first and then hit shift.
Oh, you know what it is? I got my stuff plugged into the computer.
No, you should be plugged in.
Yeah. But you can do a count in.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, okay.
I need to learn how to get the metronome too. How you get the metronome on here?
This is the count on, the metronome.
Alright, gotcha. Good look.
It's love, bro.
Yep.
Hit delete. No play drum.
I really like the.
I mean, to learn another DAW and then make a beat in it, it's a very cumbersome task, and they were up. I commend them. They were up all through the night trying to make some beats with it. So the 48 DAWs of power really put these producers to the test. So we gonna see who came out on top.
Crunch time, bro. Trying to get it. We gotta be out at a certain time. Everybody gotta eat. Be productive. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we gonna get it though.
So what did y'all think about that 48 DAWs of power challenge? That was good, huh? So that was real. That was real cool. So I know y'all been working all night on it, man. I appreciate y'all dedication. But we gonna do that beat battle, and then the finale we're gonna go into another beat battle. Then we gonna tally it up, and we gonna crown a winner, man. So give yourself a hand clap for surviving the House of Beats inaugural season. So the first challenge that I got set up is with Kareena versus Subsonic to see what they did. Real quick, what DAW did you have to use?
I had to use Pro Tools.
You had to use Pro Tools, and you normally use Ableton,
I
right?
normally use Ableton.
And you know, so you
normally use Ableton.
Okay, so we gonna see. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Here we go. All right, let's give it up. Like, so So you say you use Ableton on occasions or whatnot? I'm just asking.
No, I only use it for one effect that Pro Tools doesn't have. That I never use Ableton.
That's crazy to be able to make a beat of that magnitude. Kind of like it's still you still were able to bring your style over into this DAW. You know what I'm saying, by using a whole nother DAW. So that's pretty amazing. Good job. Good job.
No.
Yeah, you can do it. You can play it. Alright, give it up, give it up, give it up. Alright, so I guess since we gotta speed and go through it, I'll be like the, kind of judge of this one, engage real quick, because I think I can give a quick and fair assessment. I think he edged you out and you did great, you know what I'm saying? That was a cool beat, but I could tell, it was cool, that's not your style. I could tell the struggle of producing in Pro Tools, you know what I'm saying? So you still get credit for that, but at the same time, you made an amazing beat and you won this battle. But I know that just producing in Pro Tools ain't the easiest thing, but you still made it happen as well. So good job too. Good job too. Alright, this pairing in this battle is gonna be real dope because I think they got similar styles, similar ways. They both got hoodies on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a great one. So we got TFO Productions versus Willy T. We got Tease in the names or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. Let's get it. A little clap. It's okay. It's first generation. No, I'm playing with you. And so, real quick again. So, what DAW do you normally use, and what did you have to use for this beat?
I normally use Logic Pro X, and I had to use FL Studio.
Okay, and you normally use FL Studio, and you had to use Logic Pro X. So let's see how this pairing went.
That's yours? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we good. Give it up for Willy T. Alright, so let's see what you got in this DAW switch battle. Got your automations going. Alright, here we go. Let's see what you got.
Alright, just press play?
Yeah, just press play.
Okay. It didn't come out the way I wanted to. Alright, give it up for both people.
right, so since we got to move through this, I'm gonna say what I liked about yours. Everything was fire, but I know your drums hit harder than that. But I know why. You know, you're not used to the DAW, whatever. Other than that, it was a real good, solid beat. That's part of the challenge is, you know, trying to adapt. And with me, in my opinion, I think he edged you out in this one. You know, you still, you know, I still appreciate your effort. Y'all still both did y'all thing with switching DAWs, and what I would challenge y'all both to do is learn them. You know what I'm saying? Just cause, just to, sometimes if you learn this, it'll give you a different way to create, and it'll just refresh you for when you go back over to FL, or when you go back over to you know, Logic, like messing with FL a little bit, or just make you kind of just have that much more creativity when you go back to your main DAW. But good job to both of y'all, man. Good job. You've been doing real good. All right, so who we got? Here we got Don P and Dirty Snares in this thing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna be a good pair. So you normally use the machine, and what did you have to use?
I had to use Ableton Live.
You had to use Ableton Live going from the machine, and you know, normally use Ableton. You had to go to the machine. Go to the machine. Okay, so this should be interesting. Let's see what you got first, though. Okay, starting up pretty fast. Okay. This is what I'll say. Okay. Good job to the both of you, man. I think not, and like I say, this is the whole theme of this whole contest. Oh, it's so close and this and that and the third. But it is. What I would say is the reason that I think you edged them, in my opinion, was because we're trying to get as close in different DAWs to something that is actually industry quality. I could hear somebody like, you know, maybe rapping on yours. I would say that he edged you out just by a little bit, just because to me it was a little, I almost maybe potentially could hear Schoolboy Q on that or something, even though it was more like of a, you know, you both were just trying your best to make something happen, and I already know that. But good job to the both of y'all, man, for real. Good job. This next one we're gonna do is Jedidiah versus Agami. So let's see what y'all got. What DAW do you usually use, and what did you have to use?
So I normally use Cubase, but I had to use Logic.
Okay.
So.
And you normally are in Logic, and you have to move around in Cubase. So this should be interesting. Let's see what's up. Hey, give it up. All right, see. So you can come over and play your joint. Right? Man, y'all both did a great job, man. And I'm a Logic user, you know what I'm saying? I know you are, and you got to use Logic or whatever. I think it's a very intuitive and cool software to use. I can't really judge on Cubase because I never used it, but I know you do amazing things in there. But that's cool for both of y'all to do that. And since, like I say, to me, I mean, this contest is really, again, splitting hairs. And in my opinion, when you really can go either way, you know, we haven't had too many ties in my opinion, but when both people had to deal with the same set of issues, and your beat was dope for a certain reason, and to me your beat was dope for a certain reason, because to me I think he had you by a little bit until the end, and then you gave it another switch, and in my opinion I was just like, well, I like this one for one reason, I like that one for one reason. I think y'all both should get the same amount of points for that challenge, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Because in my opinion I think for different reasons I like them both, and that's just, we got the first tie, you know what I'm saying? But I think that was in my opinion, it was a tie, man, just for real. This last battle we got Bates versus Dre, man. I think this was just really some good pairings, man. They like match up good together, so man, can't wait to hear what y'all got. So you typically use, what DAW do you typically use?
The DAW I typically use is the Maschine MK2, but for this challenge I had to use Logic Pro X.
Okay, and y'all had to switch, you're a Logic user as well, and you had to use the Machine.
Yeah. Well, lately I'm in Pro Tools.
You're in Pro Tools, but
this was abstract. I'm trying to bring a vibe, man.
Yeah, and Machine is a little tough until you get it, and especially for tracking out too. So I mean, let's see what y'all got. So you can go on to your thing, Bates.
All right.
That's some flavor right there. Let's see what we got. All right, so I think that's the end of that challenge. That's all 5 people, right? I mean, all 5 matches. Give it up. Give it up for y'all. Y'all stayed up all night with that. Y'all really did y'all thing. I'm proud of you for this one because that's the hardest thing for a producer to do is to change the tools that they comfortable with. That's what's up. I'm proud of y'all, man. So for your beat, Dre, like I know your style and your flavor. I kind of still, even though like I say, you know, the beat wasn't up to your normal par, as I know, you know, I know why it wasn't, but I still heard your sound in there. So that was still cool that you were able to translate your sound over. Same thing with you, Bass. Like I say, you know, it wasn't one of your standard beats that, you know, sound like it usually does, but you were able to translate your sound over to it. But at the end of the day, I think you edged them out. Bates, you got them on this one. But y'all, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all working together and helping each other out through this. You know what I'm saying? So that's another exciting, dope episode of House of Beats. I'm smiling because I think I've said that same thing 10 times. And it's bittersweet because the next time I say that, will be the end of this season because the next episode is the season finale. So again, thank each and every one of you for making House of Beats such a global success. Seriously, on this next challenge, somebody got to bring this home. And the cool thing about the scores is that everybody is close enough for the victor of this next challenge, you know, to win it all. So it's almost like after all of those challenges we have, this still is a winner take home competition in the next episode. So stay tuned for it. We're going to have an old fashioned beat battle. Standard, you know, your beat versus this person's beat. Dopest beat wins. So I can't wait to see y'all on the next episode. House of Beats. It's your boy J Rose signing off. Peace.